go to terrorists and their families. Enough with the lies. Stop the payments, not in words, but with actions. What is needed is real leadership. Leadership that does not avoid elections for almost 2 decades. Leadership that serves its people, not itself. Leadership brave enough to confront extremists. Leadership with moral clarity to end corruption and incitement. Leadership responsible enough to stop paying salaries to killers. Mr. President, while we take decisive action in Judea and Samaria to remove these threats, our operations in Gaza continue with the same determination to bring our hostages home. Israel fights on multiple fronts, but with a clear purpose. Our objectives are not complicated: to bring the hostages home and to eradicate Hamas. But peace will not come through speeches or declarations. It will only come through courage, accountability, and the will to end terror at its core. This Council faces a choice. You can look away or you can confront reality. Israel has already chosen. We will face reality. We will confront terror. We will secure our future. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank the representative of Israel for the statement. The permanent observer of the Observer State of Palestine has asked for the floor to make further statement. I give him the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for giving me the floor. I think it's becoming crystal clear that almost the entire international community is moving in the direction of peace and putting an end to this tragedy in Gaza. The Israeli leadership, not the representative in this room, but his boss, stated it clearly, setting the stage of moving the war to the West Bank, as if what we need is more wars. They're not satisfied with all of the killings and the destruction in Gaza under all the claims that they made. Now they are making it crystal clear, phase 2 or chapter 2 of the same thing, of erasing the Palestinian people, the nation, and they say it very clearly under the banner, no to the two-state solution in which we have global consensus around it, and no to the Palestinian state. So this statement here and the one in the General Assembly Friday is the beginning of having more wars if the ceasefire to be forced on them by all of us, which might be the case in few days. They are setting the stage to go to chapter 2. We need to prevail, all of us, by giving peace a chance. We do not need to see the repetition of what happened against our people in the Gaza Strip to be in the West Bank. When will the Israeli leaders show leadership and move in the direction for peace? And you know the reason why his boss doesn't want peace? Because the moment they have ceasefire and beginning of peace in Israel, you know what will be the future of the Prime Minister, who is a wanted international criminal by the ICC. So the challenge for us, should we give peace a chance and to start the healing of all of these wounds and to give a political hope and horizon for the Palestinian people and the Israeli people and all the peoples in the Middle East? Or should we continue in this perpetual war forever? We have chosen peace. You have chosen peace. there is a party that is beating the drums to move it in the direction of the West Bank. And we should succeed in not allowing them to do so. Thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the permanent observer of the Observer State of Palestine for the statement. The representative of Israel has asked for the floor to make a further statement.
Thank you, Mr. President. As I said at the beginning of my speech, that Prime Minister Netanyahu is meeting as we speak with President Trump to discuss a ceasefire. And the negotiators are involved in that negotiations. But I haven't got an answer, Mr. Mansour. Will you stop the payment for terrorists who committed horrible crimes? Will you stop with that policy? You can say no, or you can say yes. And you referred about our activities in Judea and Samaria, and you are absolutely right. If you will not face the extreme forces in Judea and Samaria, we will have to go in and deal with the terrorists. Look what happened in Gaza. We left Gaza 2005, 20 years ago, completely. We gave you the keys. We told you, you will rule Gaza, the PA. You got the opportunity, but you were not able to confront the extremists. Hamas took over, and then we had no choice after October 7th to go in. And if the same will happen in Judea and Samaria, and you will not be able to confront the radicals in Jenin, in Tulkarem, and you will allow them to take over, so what do you think? We will sit idly by and wait for rockets to fly into Israel, or for Hamas to invade Israel from Judea and Samaria? No. You have to face the radical forces. And the fact that you are not able to provide an answer about the payment, about the 8%, which I introduced the Council with the numbers, it's worrying all of us. You should confront the radicals, take responsibility. We have no desire to be in Gaza. I have said it many times. We have no desire to go into Jenin and fight Hamas in the camps in Jenin. But it's your responsibility. Every nation, when you have terror activity, you deal with it. You confront it. But if you are not capable of doing it, then the responsibility will be on our shoulders. Thank you, Mr. President.
The representative of Israel for the statement. So, just a second. I give him the floor, but this is the final statement. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Only one question. The whole world is saying we want to have two-state solution, which requires the end of occupation and the independence of the state of Palestine. Is the representative of the State of Israel ready to accept this global consensus or not? Let him share with us his position, the position of his government, instead of taking us in so many small details here and there and avoiding to face the biggest question. Thank you.
Thank you. There are no more names inscribed on the list of speakers. The meeting is adjourned.